going, everyone? Today, where's Joe? As if you couldn't figure it out. I took a road trip to New York City, and I'm standing in the middle of Times Square right now. And I gotta tell you, there's like no one here. It's crazy. It's like noon. And hardly anyone is in Times Square. Look, I'm gonna just do a panoramic view. Not too much happening right now. So, I'm gonna actually take you for a walk through Times Square, and we're gonna walk through, we're gonna walk through Broadway, and as you all know, Broadway was devastated by the pandemic. It's been shut down for over a year now, and how do you do socially distanced theater? I mean, you can't produce a theater show without packing the audience. I mean, you just can't do it. It's like, it costs a lot of money to produce theater, so it's going to be very interesting to see how, once Broadway is up and running, how they're going to kind of like get back to some sort of normalcy. But look at Times Square. There's like no one here. New York City has been devastated, and as you know, New York City was the epicenter of the pandemic when it first arrived here in America. So it definitely has taken its toll. As you can see, very few people are out. People are wearing masks. You know, I'm distanced from some people right now, so I took the mask off so I could breathe for a second, but I will be putting it back on in just a second. You know, like I said, we're going to walk through Times Square here, and we're going to walk through Broadway. So I'm going to just show you what is going on. All the theaters are closed. So if you're in New York City, this is it. You got to get a dog on the streets. And as you know, New York City is filled with some amazing neighborhoods. I'm in Times Square now, which Times Square is really just mainly for tourists. So, but I just parked my car up here because I wanted to do this video from Broadway. But like, look at all the electronic lights. It's fantastic. It's just really sad to see that no one's here. And I love New York, I sure do, and so do many others. So, touching base, like I said, Where is Joe? A YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and share. And it's greatly appreciated. I love you guys for following the journey. I love sharing the journey with you. And now we will walk through town a little bit, and I will show you what is happening, or more likely, what is not happening in New York right now. The last time I was here in the city and saw a Broadway show, I know I'm way late to the party. The last show I saw in New York City was Dear Evan Hansen. I know, crazy, totally very late to the party. That was the last show I saw before we went into lockdown and the world changed. So, I can't wait to come back to the city when the theater's back open. I love live theater. That was my degree in college. I went to school for theater, and there's nowhere that does it better than New York City, and it's really devastating to see all of these artists who have been suffering and struggling all year, along with the rest of us in the world. So, hopefully we're on the other side of it now. We got close to 100 million people vaccinated, so that is a third of the U.S. Hopefully, not too much longer, we will be turning for the better. Here's one of the Broadway shows, theater, Tina Turner, the amazing Tina Turner. They were doing a show here on Broadway, of course, closed down with the rest of everything else due to the pandemic. So, like I was saying, here I'm going to show you some of the billboards that are up for the theater. There we go. star is born, and boy, oh boy, is she a star. Is she ever. So, and they actually have the real Tina Turner, which I'm going to show you. And that is right there. That is Miss Tina Turner herself. But here we go. Now across the street is right there. Miss Tina Turner. Across the street, Hamilton. Right behind me. Hamilton. So, at the Richard Rogers Theater, Hamilton. So, construction always happening in New York City. There's always something going on. I'll take you across the street. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm excited to be down here in the city right now. It's about 60 degrees, beautiful, and I'm enjoying my time here. So, just want to give you a quick tour. Also, Moulin Rouge will be here in New York once things open back up. So, hopefully, there you go. Let's see construction in the back there. Like I said, always something going up. Hamilton, right here. I gotta say, I'm from New York. Had the good fortune of living in New York briefly, and I've traveled extensively, but there is nowhere in the world like New York City. The energy here is magical, even during these crazy tough times where things are shut down. You can see in the back. So, and Hamilton. So I'm not going to get to all the theaters, but I just wanted to kind of show you a few of them. New York City, Church of Scientology, John Travolta. And here's more. 6, the Book of Mormon, Moulin Rouge, birthday candles, and of course, Phantom of the Opera. So, the magic of New York City. Sending love to all my friends who work on Broadway and entertain us. Hoping they could get back to what they love and what they do, and we can get back to supporting them. So the Temptations here. But like I said, New York City full of amazing, diverse neighborhoods. I'm up in, like I said, Midtown now, Broadway district. I took you over on 42nd Street in Times Square. Again, like I said, that is for tourists mainly. And because you will get ripped off there. So New York City cops are present all over the place. Now we're going to walk down 8th Avenue. I'm going to walk down to the High Line. But like I said, the neighborhoods that they have in New York City, you've got the Upper West Side. You've got Hell's Kitchen. You've got Chelsea. You've got Midtown. You got the East Village. You got Greenwich Village. Financial District. Just every neighborhood diverse. New York City is exactly what America represents. It represents everybody. Everyone's represented here. It really truly is the melting pot here in the United States. And I find that people who don't come down here, or people who do visit here who've never traveled, they tend to be afraid. And I say they're afraid because they all of a sudden are surrounded by people that don't look like them, don't speak their language, and most people live in fear, which is really a shame. I have traveled so extensively that I love my time out of the country and just traveling. I did 33 states last year through the pandemic. I've already done 10 this year. So just giving you a quick look, but the magic of New York City today. So work trucks, it's loud, it's noisy, there's trash on the streets, there's people. It's just magic. It's energy. Here's a few more. I'll walk down the street as well. There's more theaters here, and again, you know, closed. It's like you've got the Golden, the Jacobs, the Schoenfeld, and the Booth. So all these theaters, I'm gonna walk by one because you're gonna see, like, literally the doors are boarded up. It's like a deserted town. You know, like I said, it's midday here in New York City, and look at, there's me and one person down the street. Insane. Hoping things get back soon. Because this city has so much to offer, and no one's here, you know, which sucks. I understand, but it sucks. So again, Where is Joe is the YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I will catch up with you guys soon. I'll be heading out very soon to my next adventure and figure out what that is, which I do not know at this time, but it will be discovered at some point. So stay tuned. Thanks for the support. I love sharing the content with you, and we will be in touch soon. I'm gonna just bring you right by this. They've got another advertisement for the Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge, Moulin Rouge, Moulin Rouge. No one's here, so. And here we go. So that is it. Just want to touch base. Peace out. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.